Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining. Man, you're all coming in fast today. What's going on? Is everyone excited for Friday tomorrow? Is that why we're trickling in here fast? How's everyone doing? Can someone just in the chat let me know if you hear me well? I just want to make sure we're all good to go before I merge Lindsay in here. Okay, I see some hearts, so I assume we're good to go. Everyone, welcome to Live if you're new here. Today, I'll be showing you with Lindsay, an influencer, styling for spring with some past box items, with our shop items, as well of the spring and Easter box. So let me get Lindsay on here. Okay, there you are. Hi.
Hi,
I
everyone.
can't hear you. Oh, there you are. Cool.
Can you hear me
How
now?
are you? Yep.
Good. How are you?
Good. Lindsay, where are you located?
I am in northern Utah, actually. So just like an hour north of Salt Lake City, which is the capital of Utah, if anyone is familiar with that area.
So you guys are a little bit cold right now, I'm assuming.
Yes, and actually, I normally I have really good natural lighting in this room, and it's one that is like pouring rain outside. I'm like, of course.
That's how Florida is here, though. We can never predict how the weather will be, and we kind of have to just go with it. So I understand.
Yeah,
So for those of you who
absolutely.
don't know, Lindsay has been a influencer for us for a while. Lindsay, how many years has it been now?
It's been about a year. I think
Year?
my first box was summer 2021. So.
Okay. Very nice. And what would you say is your favorite box?
Oh, my favorite box is a mix between the summer and the fall box, but probably the summer box, and I think you'll see why because a lot of my staple, my go-to pieces actually came from the summer box, and I just use them season after season. So
My first box when I started working was summer, and I loved it. And then the fall box came around, and I was hooked. So I did more of the fall and winter for my decorating. But I'm excited to see what you have. And for everyone here, Lindsay does a lot of blogs for us. She's an influencer. So after live, we'll be sharing a blog if you want to recreate what she did for her styling. Just for you, if you want to have family and friends over and you want to make your mantle look nice. Before we begin, just to let you all know, all the items that we're mentioning today are on discount for 20% off from now until tomorrow. So Madison will drop the link in the chat. If you put DecoLive, the code DecoLive for the next 24 hours, all the items will be on discount. So if you need a gift for Easter, if you want to ramp up your house for the holidays, now's your chance. I'm going to let Lindsay take it away and show you how she styled her mantle, and then I will turn the camera and show you how I styled my coffee table.
awesome. Okay, so first things first, I apologize about this split screen, so you can't
You're
see
good.
how this is, but I wanted to first point out my statement piece. I like to, when I am decorating, I decide to do two things. I always like a statement piece and a theme like color. I usually pick some kind of color theme because I like more neutrals. And so I like to keep things neutral with like a pop of color. So this is my statement piece here. It's backwards for you guys, but it says, wash your hands and say your prayers because Jesus and germs are everywhere. And I think that is so coming out of the last 2 years. Again, this is really tall, so it actually goes all the way up to my ceiling, and it's very big and like the first thing you see when you walk into my house. So
Very
that's
nice.
my item. The other thing that I loved, so this item I got in the member shop, but the other item that I got in my member shop that I'm super excited about because I think it's going to be super versatile are these candlestick holders right here.
The soda plant, yeah.
Here, I'll hold two of them for you guys so you can see. So they are like see-through, they're wire, not wire, they're metal, but they
I
are
love those.
simple. And there's three different sizes. So there's a tall one, a short one, and then a medium height one.
We also have those in gold, which is nice if you're more of a black harbor person. Obviously, you have the black, but if you have more gold in your home, it's nice to switch it up.
Exactly. And I obviously chose the black because my walls are white and my mantle is black. But speaking of gold, that's a good thing, or a good segue into the next member shop piece that I wanted to show you guys. And that is this gold sign here. It is cursive, and it is like a soft gold. So it's not like pow in your face, but it says our family. And what I love about it is it has these hooks on the back, so you can actually hang it on a wall. So right now I have it on the wall as a subtle hint. You don't really see it until you're looking at it. But I think eventually I'll probably hang it on my wall with some like pictures. That's like a fun.
Yeah. It's nice though because you can either choose to hang it up or lean it against something.
Yeah, exactly. Which is kind of how I have it right now. I have it just like sitting there, which is great. It just adds, like I said, that little twist. You've got your bold statement piece, and then you have some.
Yeah.
Awesome. So moving into my accent pieces. So, like I said at the beginning of this, I love pieces that come in the decorated boxes that can be used over and over and over again. And one of my absolute favorites is this cute little ladder, because I feel like it is so simple yet so versatile. So I throw this in basically everywhere. It was in my Christmas stuff, my Valentine's Day stuff, and now it is in my spring stuff. So I like to just kind of throw it up somewhere, just give it a little like height difference, dimension, things like that. And then the pop of color that I was talking about is actually coming from our spring box. So
wait, Lindsay, I'm gonna interrupt you for a second. People are saying in the comments you're cutting out a little bit. I'm not sure if your connection is. Madison, do you hear me well, or is it both of us?
Let me double check my connection too.
You're good now. I hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say my connection is good. All right, we're good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, I will move on to talking about the spring box. When I was thinking about spring, I was thinking of spring colors, like what's a way that I can bring a pop of color into my very neutral space. And I actually was like, I really hope there's some blue stuff in the box, because the box was blue, and I was like, ooh, I bet that's a sign. And it was, and I'm super excited. So blue is like my pop of color, and these beads are just like the perfect bluebell bead or bluebird bead color is what I like. And there's so many different ways that you can tie this. I don't know, like, what's your favorite way to use the.
I'm going to show you on mine, but I like wrapping around a vase. I think it adds more dimension to it. It brightens up the color, but I know you can put it on a ladder. You can really put it across the table, get creative with it.
Yeah, I like the vase idea, because you could do that with like the candlesticks too, just kind of around the bottom. I do like it on my ladder as well. That's kind of how I have it in my blog post, is I have them just in right here.
That's like pretty. This. Lindsay, do your kids ever help you decorate, or is it kind of your terrain? You do the whole thing yourself and they kind of just watch you?
A little bit of both. So, of course these beads don't want to do what I want them to do today. A little bit of both. So I have boys, and boys can be distracted. So I don't let them help me, but I let them decide. So I let them pick certain pieces or where to put them and things like that. So that's how I let them help, but not help.
Yes.
Which is funny, because my toddler, I have an almost 2-year-old, he'll be 2 in May, and his favorite animal right now is birds. And I thought it was so cute, because we did an unboxing of our spring box together, and as soon as I opened these, my son like freaked out and grabbed. Oh, don't break!
He's like, these are mine.
Oh, look at how they are. These are so perfect. They are the perfect color. They're the perfect size. They're super lightweight, but they are ceramic, so they will break if a toddler gets a hold of them. Luckily, mine have survived so far.
I like how you can style. I have mine on my table too, but I like how you can use them together, separate, different places around your house.
Yeah, definitely. And they're you can just move them around too. So if you're like me, I like to redecorate almost weekly basis. So I used to have these birds in my coffee bar where my coffee maker was. And then when I wanted to decorate this mantle, I was like, I need a little bit more blue. And so I brought them over here, and they just move from places to places. It's super simple and easy.
Perfect. Very nice.
Okay, I've got two more things that I want to show you guys.
You're good.
I kind of am still playing around with like the perfect place to put them on my mantle. But last year in the summer box, we got this bee, and I think it's so cute to put in like hidden places. So I like to hide these guys behind like a book, just popping out a little bit. I was kind of thinking about right here, like with these.
Will you move your camera just a little bit so we can see what you're doing?
Sorry. I'm like,
no, you're good. It's hard because the screen split. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Can you guys see that? It's kind of far away. We can move you a little
you're
bit.
good. You're good.
Okay. Good. So yeah, I kind of was like, all right, do I want to put them like here and just kind of have it pop out like that? Then it kind of also breaks up that area, but it's one of those things he can move around. And I think little kids like that, especially with birds and bees, you them around, and it's fun because the kids are like, well, where's the birds going to be today, or where's the bee at today? And that's why I like to hide
for them. Little scavenger hunt for them.
Yeah, exactly. It's super fun. And then the last piece that is probably one of my favorites, I can't decide if the ladder is my favorite or this clock, but I put this clock everywhere, I swear. And it's just this like super simple, again, I think it's because it's the black with the white, the neutral colors. It just fits in pretty much every situation. But I like it just fun.
I think the summer box is your favorite. It's really clear.
Yes, definitely. So you can see, like, I like it front and center because then you can actually read the time. I don't even know if I changed it. The time.
It's nice. I like it a lot. It looks great. And for those of you who just joined us, Lindsay wrote a blog. So if you want to recreate this mantle look, Madison will put it back in the chat so you can recreate it. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you want her to add anything to it. But thank you. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to flip the camera, so it's going to be a little shaky, but I decided to style a coffee table. I don't know about you, Lindsay, but for the holidays and just the springtime, I've been entertaining a lot with friends coming over to my townhouse. So I decided to create a nice little coffee table setting. Let me turn it around here. Hold on. Froze on me. Okay. All right. So right here, first of all, I laid down the table runner here. I thought it'd be a nice little start. So my table in general where we eat dinner isn't long enough. I'm sorry, this table runner is too short. So I thought putting it here would be nice, add some fun to it. And then we have these books of just my fiance, my dog, and I. The love sign is from our member shop. I love it. Whenever people visit, they always ask about it. It's just a nice little staple piece. Of course, I have my spring ceramic birds. I've been moving them back and forth. Initially, I had them on the tray over there, but I like how they can sit by themselves. They don't need a whole tray to give them attention. And then over here, I have our spring vase, and I put our beads from past box on there. Again, you can use the blue ones, but I thought that since I have the blue there, to change it up a little bit. And then if those of you recognize, that's our winter tray. I like how it's versatile, so you can use it season after season. I'm going to show you a switch up afterwards, but this is how I've been having it the last few weeks. In the middle is our daisy clock from our member shop, and then that's our bunny from our Easter box. And then those right there are just coasters. When people come, they can easily put them down, not have to worry, you know, about touching anything. But a lot of people have been saying they love this. To me, it does look a little cluttered on camera, but it's not. The table is bigger. But this way, you know, you see what time it is, you have some natural elements, but you also have a nice blue and colorful hue to it. To change it up, let me put the camera down for 1 second. For those of you who've gotten our Easter box, we have this tray right here. So if you wanted to add this tray in and swap out for the winter one, you can. Obviously, it's not as big, so I wouldn't take, you know, every single item there. But for example, it's gonna be a little shaky for a second. I could put this nice vase here, and I could put the bunny, and maybe add, you know, some little candle there too. But I love, and I like, thank you. But I love exactly what you said. We do our best whenever we curate a box to make sure that they're items that can go year round. because what's the point of having items that you can't use over and over again? Oh, let me flip the camera. So obviously some items, you know, for Christmas, it's hard to use every single month, but obviously you can use it for Christmas after Christmas. But I love, for example, the ladder you can use over again, the beads you can use over again, the birds you can use over again for summer if you want to. But there's really no rules.
Yeah, there's no rules. It's so flexible. And I love that winter tray, and any kind of like bistro tray like that, I think is so versatile and easy to switch out. And I like the switching it from like a bigger one to a smaller one or mixing things
Yeah.
up.
I've seen a lot of people on our Decocrators community put cupcakes on there, put nice little pictures. So I think you can get really creative with it. And then also with this tray, what I've been doing with it is putting it in my guest bathroom. So I have hand soap, a candle, and then a towel rolled up just to kind of make the bathroom a little fancier. But it's nice. It can be in a kitchen table, a bathroom, a laundry room to put your soaps if it's big enough for you. But yeah, get creative with it. What would you say is like, oh, sorry, you cut out. What'd you say?
Oh, I was gonna say, I like that guest bathroom idea of putting a few little hand towels with maybe like a candle or soap. That's very warming and inviting to people.
Yes, yes. What would you say is your favorite spring activity? I know you obviously don't live in sunny Florida like me, so I'm assuming your activities are very different, and I'd love to hear what you guys do.
Yeah, here in just yesterday, I mean it's pouring rain today, but just yesterday it was sunny and shining, and we were out in the front yard playing soccer with me, my husband, and my boys just for like a quick 10 minutes. Usually we're on a walk, so we will walk around our neighborhood or go to the park. There's lots of parks in our neighborhood, so that's really nice to get out into. But in Utah, you have to be prepared this time of year for anything. Because
You're cracking up a little bit. I don't know why.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. I just want to make sure everybody hears you.
Yeah, I was just going to say, in Utah, you got to be prepared for anything because we like to say if you don't like the weather right now, just wait 5 minutes and it will change.
That's kind of like how Florida is, though. I feel like 1 minute it's stormy, and then you look across the street and it's sunny, and it's like, that's Florida for you. You kind of have to accept it.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
exactly.
I forgot to mention, for those of you who have been apprehensive about the Easter box, if you are still interested in it, you still have time to order it for it to get in time for Easter. I think April 7th is the last day. So if you've been wanting it, eyeing it, we still have it available, limited qualities, but if you order it by April 7th, it'll be there by Easter. So to celebrate and you need some extra decorating around your house, the box is amazing. It's one of our favorites. I personally don't celebrate Easter, but I have gifted it to a bunch of my friends who celebrate. And it's a way to bring in relatives and guests to your home with a nice little change in scenery. Like you said, I like to change my kitchen around. So if I celebrated, I would decorate the whole area for Easter, but for other holidays, I do the same.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I love the Easter box. I think it is so beautiful. So I think everyone, if you haven't yet, go jump on that.
That's great. So lastly, just to let everybody know again, all the items we mentioned in here are in a collection. Madison will drop it one more time in the chat for you. All the past boxes that we mentioned there are 40% off. A lot of them are not available anymore because people are so excited they're back in stock. So take a look and see what's available. I know for sure the fall and the summer box are both available with both of our items that we mentioned. So if you want the beads or the ladder, get your hands on that today. And then all the items we mentioned, both Lindsay and I, are on sale for the next 24 hours, 20% off using the code DECOLIVE. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining us. It was nice chatting with you. And after working with you for so long, it's nice to actually see your face and meet you.
I know, right? It's been a fun year. So thank you so much for having me. And
of course.
I hope you guys get inspiration from this. Like she said, check out my blog that they're going to be posting after this.
Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Bye.